Now, my name is Frank Kitchen. I am honored to be your MC and auctioneer tonight. We're going to be starting dinner service in about 20 minutes, but give me a big round of applause as it feels good to be around people at an in-person event for the first time in about 2 years. All right. Well, I need you to keep that energy up tonight because we're going to need that energy to help transform lives here in San Diego. But until then, we've got a couple of things going on. Number one, we've got an amazing silent auction. It's there in the back on the dance floor. Hint, hint, dance floor. Later tonight, the dance floor will be open. But right now, we want you to look at all the items. And if you see something that spots your eye, go ahead and bid often and bid high because all that money will go towards the ECS services tonight. And then the other one, I'm going to have to make this announcement several times. For those of you who want to make sure you get the correct meal tonight, when you do sit down at your table in about 20 minutes, there is a card with your name on it and a color seal. That seal represents what will be brought to you for dinner tonight. So if you want the correct dinner, if you don't want filet mignon but you want cauliflower, or if you want cauliflower instead of filet mignon, make sure that the right card is out. So until then, everybody, enjoy the bar in the back, enjoy our photo booths, and we'll get that program started in about 20 minutes. Thank you so much and have a great night. Good evening, everyone. We're going to be ready to start our program and dinner service. So we're going to ask if you can please make your way to your tables. Once again, we're about to start the program, so if you can please make your way to your tables right now. For everybody who's here for our Young Professionals event, if you see the sign that says the Marina Ballroom, we're going to ask you to go up those stairs. There's a gentleman over there, Greg, waving his hand with the white jacket. We're going to ask you to go up to the Marina Ballroom. That will be our Young Professionals program. And for everyone else who is here, for our 2022 Episcopal Community Services Moonlight Magic under the Flower Moon Gala, we're going to ask you to please come to your seats. We will start the dinner service shortly. Once again, everyone, we are 2 minutes away from beginning dinner service. So if you would like to have dinner, let's get a big round of applause right now. We got some people who are hungry, so we got to get everybody to the tables. But in order for us to have the correct dinner tonight and to start the program, what we have to do are a couple of things. Number one, in front of you, you're going to see a little card with your name on it and a colored seal. Your name and that seal represent what you will get for dinner tonight. So to guarantee you get the correct dinner tonight, make sure you leave that out on the table. Another thing, we're going to have our silent auction open until 7:30. So please, during the meal, feel free to keep bidding high and bidding often. We have several items that are actually online. They're not here in person. So make sure that you go ahead and bid that up because we'll end that silent auction at 7:30. So until then, once again, we've got about 1 more minute before we start our program. So we're going to ask everybody to please get to their seats. And then after that, we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. So thank you so much. My name is Frank. I'll be your MC. We'll get started shortly. Good evening. I know I just woke some people up. We'd like to welcome you to the 2022 Episcopal Community Services Moonlight Magic Under the Flower Moon Gala. My name is Frank Kitchen, and it is an honor and a privilege to be your MC and auctioneer tonight. Thank you for the claps. Thank you so much. Now, to begin tonight's program and dinner, I'd like to welcome the Right Reverend Dr. Bishop Susan Brown Snook, Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego, to provide our invocation. Please put your hands together.
Well, it is wonderful to be here tonight with all of you. I don't usually get applause when I walk up to the pulpit, but that was always welcome. Since the time that I started thinking about coming here to San Diego to serve as your bishop, I've been truly inspired by the amazing work that Episcopal Community Services does. ECS transforms so many lives in our community. It is a joy and a privilege to work with this group, and I know you all feel the same. So I will invite you to pray with me. The Lord be with you. Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the love and compassion that brings us together tonight. We thank you for your care for all your beloved children that leads your people to work together to make life better for all in our community. We thank you especially for the work of Episcopal Community Services, which inspires children, empowers adults, and transforms communities here in San Diego. We ask for your blessing on our CEO, Elizabeth Fitzsimons, as she finishes her first year at ECS. And we thank you for the many things that ECS has already accomplished under her leadership. We ask you also to bless the many dedicated staff who work face-to-face with our clients to equip them for full, healthy, and happy lives. We give thanks to the staff and volunteers who have worked so hard to make tonight's gala a success. And we thank you for all those who give so generously that your work may be done through the ministries of ECS. We ask that you will always provide the resources ECS needs to continue to do your work in our community. We ask you to bless this food and to bless all of us to your service through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Simba dimba dimba, boomba doomba, boomba doomba. It's Monday night when ba dida dida dimba dinga, choomba doomba. something?
Huh?
My neck is killing me now.
Can we do, I'll send you, it's a bossa, pensativa.
Sure.
It's a two-page chart. It's AAVA, so the first A kind of, it goes back to the top. So yeah, it's first A, it's A, first ending, A, second ending, B on the second page, and then we do A, first ending.
Yeah, like, man, we're going on for like 3 hours now.
I know. We're supposed to
Man, I
start.
have to play too long. My shoulders are getting sorted out.
Well,
Just get up and leave.
huh?
Just get up and leave.
Yeah, I know. Let's do you send me and G. He's getting ready, so we're probably almost there. But just you send me and G like a 6/8 kind of thing.
Big round of applause for our dinner entertainment. So, I have a question for everybody. Just by a round of applause, how was dinner? Now, I'm not sure if you saw it, but the people who were delivering that dinner to you, they were sweating. So to make them feel honored for everything we do, go ahead and give those people a big round of applause. So tonight, we're here to raise funds for the most vulnerable communities in San Diego County. Children and families living in low incomes, people with mental health and substance use disorders, and individuals experiencing homelessness. Now, as we sit together in person, yeah, go ahead, you can clap. You can thank Elizabeth and her team for bringing us together in person. But we're sitting here, we're surrounded by friends and family, right? And it's important to remember tonight that it wouldn't be possible without the following people and organizations. So as I read their names, please go ahead and cheer for them because of these people, we are here tonight. So first, we have to recognize two very special ladies. We've got our Gala chairs. I've got Kathy Fremling and Lita Keys. Ladies, could you please stand up? There we go. And I'd also like to thank our sponsors because without them, tonight just wouldn't be possible. Now we've got our platinum sponsor, Marshall McLennan Agency. Table number 2. We've got our VIP reception sponsors, Molina Healthcare. U.S. Bank. We got a woo way over there. And the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego. It's almost becoming a competition here. If you want to cheer loud for your table, you can. And then we also have, we like to call it the children's table. That's our young professionals. They're back there up in the suite, so we can cheer for them too. They're doing their fundraising. We'll bring them out in a little bit. But we've got our gold sponsors. We've got Southwest Airlines. We've got Bank of the West. Heck Solberg. Society of St. Paul. Oh, we've got a big group over there. And Jones. I know who to come to for the auction. We've also got our silver sponsors. We've got the Bishop Schools. Cypress Consulting. All right. Sharp Health Plan. Yeah. I'll let you keep going. Thank you so much. St. Paul's Cathedral. Sylvia McCall Wealth Management. Cherie and John Frimling. Kathy and Doug Frimling. All right. Well, what happened there? Same family, but there's some more cheers for one than the other? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. We got Luann Hall and Alan Sweet. Jennifer Joe. Lita and Rick Keys. Elaine and Steve Turnbull. And then we got our printing sponsor, Dowling and Yankee Wealth Advisors. Yankee. Our media sponsor, Ranch Coast Magazine. Our entertainment sponsor, the Huck family. Yeah. And finally, this should be the biggest applause of the night, our bar and refreshment sponsor, Moss Adams. Now, if you can't tell tonight, everybody, tonight is all about community. And I like to define community as a group of people with common interests and goals. And a group of people who are there to support one another, sharing their time, talents, team, and treasures. Simply put, a community is a group of people who is willingly sharing their resources to ensure everyone has an opportunity to live their dreams. That's something you can clap for right there. So tonight, that's why we're here. We need the San Diego community to better understand how ECS has been helping children and families live their dreams here in this community for the last 90 years. So tonight, here's what we're going to do. We got some claps. Thank you so much. You're going to clap at this one in a second. What we're going to do is, number one, we're going to be having an auction in a little bit. So there's a card with a number on it in front of you. Make sure you get that close by. That's going to be very important. So you got to make sure you have that because we're going to do something here. Now, if you're not on there now, I need you to go ahead and pull your cell phone out. So I know some people are checking that silent auction. It did close, so you can find out if you won. We're going to have those winning items up at the entrance on the way later tonight, so you can get that. Some of you are checking sports scores, but I want everybody to pull out your phone right now. Now that you've got your phone out, I want you to go ahead and turn it on, but I want you to turn on the camera. So get your cell phone and turn on your camera. Now that you've got your camera on, push that button that says selfie mode. Okay, you've got that. And now I want you to put a really big smile on your face. And I want you to take a picture of you and the people around you. So go ahead, take a picture of the people around you right now. There we go, we're going to bring the house lights up. Now, I want to join in on this one too. So let me come over. Let me bring this over. Now, if we're part of a community, generally that means we have to show that we like each other. So what we're going to do is everybody, big smiles on your faces. I have to take this in 2 pictures. So everybody on this side, on the count of 3, say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Got that one. Now let's go get this side over here. They're louder, so on the count of 3, say cheese. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Now, what are we going to do with it? I would like you to open up your favorite form of social media. You don't have it? Okay. We can email. Yeah, the ears stick out. I can pick that up. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. But we can still use the picture, okay? What we're going to do, everybody, is I need you to go to your favorite form of social media. I need you to get that picture, and we're going to post that picture. And I want you to use the hashtag ECSGala2022. And I want you to let your community know how much fun you're having here tonight. And I want you to let your community know why we're here and how you're helping support our mission. Can you do that for me tonight? So I'm going to go ahead and let you check. I'm going to be looking for the hashtag. I'm going to post my picture later also. So go ahead and do that for us right now. Help ECS by sharing it with your community. So, okay, ECS Gala, Gala 2022. So let's do it. Hashtag ECS Gala, Gala 2022. And then go ahead and share that. That way we can see and understand what's going on here tonight. So we're good. Thank you so much, Table 11. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this table tonight. But here's the case, everybody. It may look like just one post, but that one post could help transform a life here in San Diego County by empowering your community and family and friends to either volunteer, donate, or be a part of our mission. So let everybody know more about ECS and the lives that are being impacted. Please help me welcome to the stage, big round of applause, ECS Board President Jessica Ripper.
Thank you, Frank. I'm glad you're here with us this year. Thank you for sharing your heart and talent in support of ECS. And good evening, everyone. I'm so delighted to see you all here. It's a beautiful night, and if you look up, we're under the full moon, which in May is called the flower moon, to signify the flowers that bloom during the month. And it's the perfect backdrop for the opportunities and abundance we at ECS see blooming in our community. So thank you for being a part of it. I am so excited and honored to be here with you, a strong and connected community who sees the work of ECS and recognizes the opportunity our organization has to break down barriers in our community and change lives. We are stronger together, and ECS depends on the partnerships with fellow nonprofit organizations and corporate citizens, our elected and community leaders. I want to welcome the following elected leaders and their staff and share my gratitude for your support of ECS's work. City of Chula Vista Council Member Jill Galvez. Please do applaud. Representing the office of Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs, Coral Taylor. Representing the office of California Senator Benjamin Hueso, Jesse Schmitty. Representing the office of San Diego Councilmember Vivian Moreno, Alondra Gonzalez. Representing the office of City of Chula Vista Deputy Mayor Andrea Cardenas, Anthony Montalvo. Thank you all for your support and your leadership in our community. We are so grateful for you. And as president of the ECS Board of Directors, I am honored to work with a volunteer board of 20 experienced, thoughtful, and compassionate leaders from a variety of disciplines, backgrounds, and communities across our county. We're united by a shared belief that every person in our region deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential, and by a shared commitment to doing our part to remove barriers and empower individuals Whether they are a 4-year-old girl in San Isidro finishing her first year of preschool, or a 60-year-old man exiting homelessness in downtown San Diego. We believe we are called to meet people wherever they are in their journey, welcoming them with compassion and hope rather than judgment. I am so grateful to our board and their dedication to creating an environment where each person who walks through our doors feels what it means to belong. And I'd like to ask members of our board to please stand so that we may see you and appreciate your compassion and your contributions throughout our communities. Please stand. Thank you to my board colleagues for your service to ECS and your unwavering support for our mission. And this year, we also have a few new elements at this event, and I'm really excited about our new direction. I want to direct a big welcome to the young professionals who are attending our Sunset Social tonight and are now gathered on the Sunset deck for the program. These young people are already making an impact in our community, and we're delighted to welcome their energy, ideas, and initiative to ensuring ECS's success both now and into the future. They represent the next generation of leadership in our community and for ECS. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. So, earlier in the program, Frank recognized the sponsors for their investment in ECS, and I want to add my appreciation, not just for their support, but for the values these companies represent. Our team took a very intentional approach this year, seeking sponsors whose values align with our own. Belonging, incorporating diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in all that we do. Respect, treating people the way they want to be treated. Empowerment, collaborating on holistic solutions that empower and nurture. Exploration, encouraging curiosity, learning, and innovation. Stewardship, being good stewards of the trust bestowed upon us by our clients, our donors, our partners, and the community. Every one of you here this evening, thank you. Everything we do on behalf of ECS is done with a firm commitment to our values. These values guide the decisions we make, the work we do, and how we show up every day for our clients and for each other. They also guide how we identify our partners and sponsors. Each of tonight's sponsors has demonstrated their commitment to uplifting the community through their investments, and we at ECS are honored to have your trust and endorsement. Thank you. And it's now my pleasure to introduce another leader who embodies these values. ECS's Chief Executive Officer, Elizabeth Fitzsimons.
Thank you, Jessica. I am so grateful to work with you and the board. Thank you for bringing your visionary leadership to ECS. Good evening, everyone. It feels so good to be with you here tonight. Some of you have been with ECS for a long time, and some of you are new to our ECS community. Thank you all for being here and showing up for ECS and showing up for the people that we serve. All of us are here, we're all part of ECS because people are struggling against systems and cycles keeping them from reaching their full potential. Children born into poverty, families thrown into trauma, individuals suffering from addiction and mental illness, and neighbors without a home. ECS is on the front lines of addressing our community's most critical issues: homelessness, addiction, poverty. We couldn't do it without your support. Tonight, I'm going to talk briefly about the excellent work our team is doing, why it's so important, along with our plans for growing our team and broadening our reach and the impact across our community. Last time I was up here was a year ago, and I was 6 days into my new job. I was a deer in the headlights and beyond thrilled to have been selected as your new CEO. I was filled with gratitude to have found my new home, and I was in awe. I was in awe of our incredible team, the depth and breadth of our programming, the scale of the impact in our community, and this beautiful network of support. Well, a year later, I'm still learning, but I have a better idea of how things work, and I see where we're headed, and I'm still in awe. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the ECS team. They are exceptional people who inspire me every day. I want to show you something. With every new year, I set an intention for the year, a word for the year to guide me. And this year, I invited our 450 ECS employees to do the same thing one morning when we were all gathered together on one of our quarterly all-staff Zoom meetings. If you're familiar with word clouds, the largest words are the ones most frequently selected. If you see the largest word here, please shout it out. Yes, love. Love. When we ask our clients what's different about ECS, they tell us that what sets us apart is the compassion, the understanding, the experience, the empowerment, the accountability, and the love. We have some ECS staff here with us tonight, and I want to ask them to stand so that we can give them some love of our own. Team members, would you please stand? Team, thank you for all you do to break through barriers and wrap your arms around our community. Your love for ECS, your love for our programs, the people who walk through our doors, it's changing lives and strengthening our community. You are the experts in early childhood education and substance use disorder treatment and behavioral health, and I am so grateful that you choose to be part of our ECS family. As we continue to emerge from the pandemic, as we leave that chaos and isolation and trauma behind us, we are breathing a bit easier now. We are together again, and there are many joys to celebrate. And we are finding that there is a lot for us to tackle together. The homelessness crisis is ever present. On our walks and on our drives, we see people who have sought refuge in tents and encampments along our streets and in their cars and in their RVs. Our seniors and young people exiting foster care are among those greatest at risk. The opioid epidemic has escalated in San Diego, and addictions to drugs and alcohol continue to climb, as do entirely preventable deaths. Many struggle with their mental health, especially the youngest among us, including our infants and toddlers. For our clients, many of whom were just barely getting by before the pandemic, life has become even more difficult because of economic strains and stressors. During the pandemic, families lost loved ones to COVID. They lost jobs. They lost their homes. It will be years before we see the long-term effects of the trauma and the isolation on our children. We know things are harder now because the demand for our programs is growing, but so is our resolve to face these challenges head-on. Our Head Start Early Education and Child Development Program provides learning opportunities and enrichment for 2,000 low-income children and their families at 17 sites across the South Bay. It's amazing. They do amazing work. Preparing and empowering children and their families for success in kindergarten and a shift in their life trajectory. More than 250 children 5 and younger and their families receive behavioral and mental health services from our family counseling and support program through our unique bicultural, bilingual Para las Familias program. Across town in City Heights, our Regional Recovery Center provides intensive outpatient substance use disorder treatment and mental health support to nearly 600 individuals annually in our community, including more than 50 transition-age youth, young people ages 18 to 25. Yes, and over in El Cajon, our Accord DUI program has expanded to meet the needs of 4,000 individuals from North County and East County struggling with the impact that alcohol and drug use has had on their lives. Our Uptown Safe Haven provides transitional housing in Bankers Hill for more than 20 adults with diagnosed mental health disorders and addictions who struggle with homelessness. And soon, we'll open our second safe haven to meet homeless individuals where they are and walk with them on their path to self-sufficiency, because this is a homeless solution that works. At ECS, we are not just tackling problems. We focus on addressing the source, the root cause of the problem through advocacy and action. Our first priority now and always is our clients. One of the things I love most about my job is sitting on those impossibly low preschooler chairs and talking to the children that we serve. On a recent visit to our Zamorano Center in the Bay Terraces neighborhood of San Diego, I met Jimena, who is 4, and she told me all about her family, her favorite colors and letters, and introduced me to all of her friends. It also brings me great joy to see the care and expertise our staff invest in our clients. ECS leaders like Christina Zeman. Yes, I see you right there. Christina is our Safe Haven program manager, and she beautifully defines ECS and captures the spirit of who we are, what we do, and why. I see the trust that Christina builds with our clients and the accountability and progress that results. So it should come as no surprise to you to hear that our focus at ECS is on developing partnerships and enhancing our programming to increase our impact and our reach. That means listening to our community, leaning into what we do best, and building our capacity to expand services to meet the challenges of our times. We will do what is right and what is needed. We will be nimble, we will be thoughtful, and we will be guided by our deep history and tradition and the trust that generations in our community have placed in us. To provide the services our community needs, ECS must continue to build this incredible team. It means facilitating a culture of learning, exploration, and innovation. We strive for our staff feeling a sense of belonging and purpose, and our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging is incorporated into everything we do. To be successful, we must continue to build relationships and raise awareness with our clients, our donors, churches, civic leaders, and the broader community. The more people who know about ECS, the more of an impact we can make in our community. At ECS, it is our mission to break barriers and transform communities through programs rooted in our tradition of action and faith in God. Because we envision an abundant and equitable society where all have unlimited potential. Now, as ECS moves forward, you're going to notice that we look and feel a bit different. We are still the organization with a deep history that you have come to trust, and we are embracing that history, embracing that trust, and stepping into a new chapter of opportunity, growth, and breaking through barriers. We see all that is possible for our community. Thank you for seeing it too.
So we heard Elizabeth talk a little bit about transformation, and we saw the new logo, and I feel that I should probably go back and transform a little bit too, because tonight is a fresh start. And I'm going to ask everybody right now, think about it. Think about the word fresh, and anybody can yell an answer out to me right now. With the word fresh, is that a positive word or a negative word? It's positive, right. And many times we will think of things that are fresh, we will say the word fresh, and it'll make us smile. But I'm going to ask you to help me out here before we go to the live auction. On the count of 3, I want everybody to say the word fresh, because she said this is our opportunity right now to give people a fresh start in their life, to be able to live the dreams they hunger for. So what we're going to do is, on the count of 3, just say the word fresh for me. So are you ready? And go fresh, really loud or long. So watch this one. On the count of 3. 1, watch this, Elizabeth. 2, 3. Fresh. Now, if you look around, look at the smiles. Right? That feels good for you, doesn't it? This is what, did it change? I can't see behind me. This is what we want for all the people that we serve. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to ask if we can please bring the lights up. Okay? And I've got to ask the question right now, who's ready for a live auction? Yeah. I've seen you looking at the programs, but I need to make sure that you're ready for this live auction. So what we need to do is grab those little bidding cards, pull those out right now and hold those high. I need to make sure that everybody's ready, okay? So hold it up. If you need to fan yourself, so hold it up. We got it right there. Keep going. I need everybody to hold theirs up. We got to make sure we've got them. I'm looking around, looking around, looking around. Okay, so for everybody's got their hands up, you're all in for $1 million. Now their hands went down. But tonight we've got 5 fresh experiences that will put a smile on the winners' faces. And more importantly, we're going to raise money to support life-changing services offered here by ECS. So I'm going to change things up just a little bit. I believe I need to pull out the microphone. And we're going to walk things out here. And we're going to go ahead and put things up on the screen for me. We're going to go to package number 1. Now, some of you have seen this. And it's a little more fun to come walk out here on the stage, especially for the loud side of the room. So I'm going to come over here. So we've got our first item tonight, everybody. It's a Sunset Cruise dinner by Michael Ray. You're going to enjoy a 3-hour sunset boat tour in San Diego Bay for 4. So you get to take 4 people. So what you can do is buy 2 for yourself and then sell it to the other people. All right? You can make your money back. But as we go through it, we know that he is the winner of Hell's Kitchen. And guess what? It's going to be a 5-course dinner. And he went to Le Cordon Bleu, but he did it over, I believe, in London. So you're going to have this award-winning chef cooking for you, and you're going to be touring all around the San Diego Bay. So all you got to do is hold your card up high, and the highest bidder wins. So to make everybody feel good tonight, so you can go home and say, hey, you know what? I helped ECS. I just got outbid. Let's just go ahead and have some fun tonight. And I'm just going to yell out a number. Hold your cards up. If that number's too high for you, put your card down. So who wants to go on the boat for $1? Hold your hands up. Oh, look at that one. Somebody want to go 1. Let's go 100. Got to go 100 right now. Going to go 2. Got 2. Going to go 300. Going to go 4. Going to go 5. I still got hands up. Let's go 600 right now. Let's go $1,000. All right, we got 1,000 right now. Going to look at 1,500. Anybody go 15 right now? Looking at 15. I got 15. Let's go $2,000. Looking at $2,000. You're taking the boat around the bay. Okay. $2,000, if you break it down, it's about $500 per person. You can charge that other couple. Remember that one. I'm looking at $2,000 right now. Let's go $2,500. Going to go 25. They're thinking about it. Looking at it right now. Anybody go at $2,500? They're thinking about it. I got 25 right now. She's smiling. Don't smile too big, because I'll just keep looking back at you. Okay, on the backside over here, I've got a gentleman right now. She's whispering in his ear. She's like, I want to go on the boat. Yes, I'm looking over there. So I got 25 up front, looking at $3,000. Anybody go at $3,000 right now? I'm going to go $3,000 on the boat. Watch the beautiful sunset. Oh, yeah. 5-course meal. Maybe you can shoot and say, hey, guess what? Living the VIP life. So anybody go at 3,000 right now? Looking at 3,000 right now. Going to look 3,000. I got me on camera right now. I'm going to go 3. She's ahead at 25. Does anybody else want to come in and take it from her? Remember, if you do $1 more, you're actually in the lead. So who wants to go at $2,600? See if anybody want to do that hand up. We're at 25 right now. They're thinking about it. They're looking around. I've got some people up. I got 26 over there. Thank you so much, Dominic. Everybody, please put your hands together for my floor auctioneer, Mr. Dominic Fletcher. He's going to be helping you out. He's going to convince you to open up that wallet. So I'm at 26 right now. I'm going to come back over. Can I go at 27? You really want to go? I got 27. All right. So, Dominic, now we're going to go back to the far side. We're going to see if they want to go. I got 27. We get 28. I'm still going to get people up. I got 28. Now I'm going to come back over so we can go at 3,000. I'm still going to get 3 because all for the kids. I got 3,000. Great job. Now we're coming back over here. Hold up. Hey, Dominic, do you see what's going on? He's raising his hand up, but she's whispering to him. So she's the one in charge. So please talk to her. So we got 3,000 up front. Can we look at $3,100 maybe right there? She's thinking about, she's like, I don't know. Let me check the budget. Okay. So Dominic's going to talk right now. She doesn't want me to read her lips, but she doesn't realize my ears stick out so I can still hear. We got $3,100 on the far side. I'm going to come back over here. Can I get you at 32? I got 3,200 up front. Oh, look at it. Wait, for all the people up there going, oh, we could do crowdfunding right now, and you can actually send her on that trip. You want to split it. I like that idea. Are you planning to take 4 people with you? Do you have 4 people set, or you just have somebody, a special someone to take with you? She was asking, could you guys split the trip? But I got a question. If we're going to split the trip, would you still donate the same amount of money if you get to go on it? She's like, no. She's like, I want to do 31 for 4. Sorry? This is only the first auction item. Yeah, I've got some amazing items. So she's like, okay, so I'm up here at 32. Anybody else want to jump in? Looking at 33 right now. I got 32 up front, looking at 33. Anybody go at 33? Going once, going twice. All right, can you hold that card up high for me? We're going to start off tonight. Great, everybody. Number 406 at $3,200. Now, hey, Doc, I got to come back over to this side because I got to wake this side up, right? So let's go to our next item. Let's go up here to number 2, if we can pull it up on the screen for me right now. Look, she's like, there's another trip. There's water involved. Woo, okay. It may not be the same type of boat, but number 2, everybody, there we go. We got San Jose del Cabo, Mexico. 7-night stay at all-inclusive Royal Solaris Los Cabos. It's 20 minutes away from the airport. Okay, you got round-trip transportation, $200 gift card, a $250 prepaid MasterCard, and round-trip travel on Southwest. You're going to Mexico for 2, not 4. What should we go ahead and start this one at? Dominic, what do you think right now? Let's do $1 million. I like the way he thinks. Can you imagine how many lives we would change with that one? We helped 6,000 people last year. Imagine how many people we could help on $1 million. Woo, number 11. Number 11 is my great table. Let's go ahead and start right now at 1,000. They're going to go at 1,000 right now. Looking at 1,000. Put the hands up. I got 1,000. Going to go 15. Looking at 1,500 right now. I got 1,000 in the back. Looking at 15. I got 15. Sir, you're up. I got 15. Now I've got 2. Now I'm going to come back over this way. Would you like to go 2,500 back at table number 25? He just shook his head. He's like, you shook me off. Come on. I don't know if you work for the Padres or whatever, but you just like shook me off really hard there. Okay. So I've got 2,000 right now. Anybody go up 2,500? Looking at $2,500 right now. I got 2,000 over here at Dominic. Once again, some people learn how the auction goes. I'm asking for 25, but you can actually throw a number up. Young professionals, I know if all of you put your money together, each of you could go one day at a time. We could figure it out. There we go. Okay. They're watching for the entertainment. They're cheering you on, like, spend their money. Okay, we're looking at 2,000 right now. Anybody go at 2,100? Going to go 2,100. This is my friend right now, and he's like, Frank, I really like you. Okay, I'm at $2,000. Anybody go at 25? Looking at 25. I got $2,500 up front. That's my favorite number, number 4, at table 4. I got 25. Now I'm going to come back over at 3. Looking at 3. He's got to talk to Dad. Nope. Okay, so I got 25 over here. Hey, Dominic, what are we looking at your side right now? I got $2,500. Everybody, if you want to, we can kind of encourage. Let's go ahead and go a little clap right here. See if we can go up to $3,000. Can we look at $3,000 right now? He's like thinking about it. So Dominic's having a negotiation session. So while we're doing that one, I'm going to wait for Dominic to turn around and talk to me. So let's think about it. Look at that hotel. We'd have a great time. Table 25's thinking about it still. He's done. I know you snuck in right at the last second. He's like, uh-huh. Now, who are you going to take with you? All right. Other than your auctioneers, right? Right, you can watch me just like count out the boats on the beach. There goes one boat right now, and I go 2. We're going to go 2 boats, going to go 3. Going to go 4 boats right now, going to go 5. Okay, so Dom, I'm sitting at 25 right now. Are we going to go up? We're going to go 26. Are we out? You help talk us up a little bit? I got to look at Miss Elizabeth right now. What are you thinking right now? Wow. Put your hands together. He just said $2,750. Wait. Hey, Dom, watch this. Over here on the far side, somebody started pointing going, now, is that your card or somebody else's card? So I got $2,750. Is anybody over here going to go at 3? I got to get the right side of the room. Your left up. I've got $3,000. Thank you, doctor. Now we're going to come back over. Can we go 35? I got 3,000. He gave the nod. He didn't shake me off. She really wants to go to Mexico. I got $3,500. Now I'm going to push it out for 4. So if you want to, you can start chanting 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. See, you're all auctioneers. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go at 4,000 over here on the far side. We're thinking about it. Doc's like, you know what, Frank? It's like this just a little too much. I've been to Mexico before. Sorry? Table 11 is spending other people's money. She's like, come on, spend your money. And she was like cheering. So she will come to Mexico and cheer you on. All right, so Dominic's thinking over there. So let's go ahead and hold that card up. And what we're looking at right now, everybody, number 404. Number 404, big round of applause, $3,500. Now, I've got to let everybody know, the goal tonight is to raise as much money as possible, so I'm going to need your help. So we've got 3 more packages to go. Let's see if we can bid high. She's drinking right now, so she's getting ready for something. Is that the New Orleans package that you're getting ready for? She's like, okay. There's a study that says that you bid better at 1.8 drinks. At 2 drinks, then you start to forget what's going on. So don't go over 2, all right? Thank you so much. Let's go to the next one, please. Our next package is going to be a trip to Borrego Springs. You got 3 or 4 nights to stay up to 6 adults plus a $500 credit, gift certificates and cards towards golf fees, food and beverage at the Rams Hill Country Club. So you're going to head up north a little bit, and then it works between November and May. You've got some cutout dates, but you can actually bring kids. It's dog friendly. It's a good time. And you get to go over to the La Casa del Zorro Resort. So let's go ahead and stay a little closer to home right now. People didn't want to go to Mexico. Let's go ahead right now and start it at $500. Anybody go at 500 right now? I got 5 right now over here. Dom, going to go 1,000. I'm going to 1,000 right now. She's looking at her book right now. I got to think it over. I got 500 up front. Going to go 1,000. She's thinking I got to read it over. I'm checking out the table right here. She's like, is there enough information? Oh, I can see you. I got 1,000. Up. She went 1,000. Do you want to come up at 15? I saw you trying to sneak in. She's thinking about it. He's talking to you. He's encouraging you. He's like, go for it. Young professionals, tell them, go for it. See, they are alive. They weren't partying that much up there. I got 1,000 on the far side looking at 1,500. And I'm going to go 1,500 right now, looking at 15. Scanning in the room, looking at 15. I got 15 over here. So I'm going to go at 2, looking at 2,000. I'm going to go 2,000. I know I put up 3. Looking at 2,000 right now. I got the group hanging out up here on the balcony. Not even a part of our event, but they're having a good time with us. Thank you so much. So 15 over here with you, right, Dom? All right. Anybody want to go at $2,000? $2,000 to head up north. Looking at $2,000 right now. Want to go 2? Looking at 2 right now. I'm going to go once. I'm going to go twice. Waiting to see that little magical white card go up. Wow. Oh, $2,000 just came up back there at number 2506. So I'm at 2. Now I'm going to come back over to number 11. Okay, wait a second. Her financial advisor's talking to her. She's at $2,000 in the back. Leave it alone. That's an official auction term. Okay, so Dom, are we good there? Can you give her a high five, everybody? She talked us up over here. In the back, go ahead and hold that. Wait, she disappeared. There she is. Hold that card up high. Ladies and gentlemen, I got numbers at 2506. Is that correct? Make sure I'm giving the right number. I don't want to charge somebody wrong. 2506, $2,000. Big round of applause. Now it's time for the big stuff. This is what everybody's been waiting for. I love you. I was like, okay. Thank you. I'll tell my wife that you said that. Let's go to number 4. Who wants to go to Hawaii? Woo! We're going to go to Kauai. Yeah. So let me read this one a little slow. You got a 6-night stay at Princeville, Kauai for up to 6 guests. Yeah. We got round-trip travel in Southwest Airlines for 2. So 2 go for free. The other 4 have to pay for themselves. So they got to be really good friends. I see that card going up right now. I can see that. I'm trained to look for it. That's not really a card. It's somebody's menu. You got a $250 prepaid MasterCard for dinners or excursions, and you get a rental car. Get the convertible for a week. Ask to upgrade. So we're going to Hawaii, everybody. 6 nights. We're getting away. We're going to go see another beach. I'm going to start low and work my way high. Let's go at $1,000. Anybody go at $1,000? You got $1,000. Whoa. I got $1,000. We want to go $2,000? Yes. I got $2,000. We want to go $3,000? I got $3,000. Anybody go $4,000? I got $4,000. Anybody go $5,000? Looking at $5,000. Anybody go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Uh-oh. Don't let her look at you. I got $5,000. Let me cut it in. $4,500. People are doing the math. They're like, how much is it to fly? Everybody, if you go get on Southwest Airlines right now, you're like, oh my God, it costs that much to go to Hawaii? Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's Southwest, 4 hours on peanuts, right? So you got to bring the food along. We might provide that one for you too. So I'm sitting at 4. Anybody go at $4,500 right now? Look at that, $4,500. I got $4,500. She's like, please don't sell it. I want this. I see you looking at me. Okay, so hold on. Let me slow things down. Okay, excuse me. At table number 4, what's your name? No, right here next to you. Tony. Tony's worried. Tony, you're in the lead right now. You put your hands up at $4,000, so you're in the lead. The only thing you have to worry about now is if I talk somebody else up. So anybody else want to go at $4,500? Looking at $4,500 right now to help transform lives. Tony's worried. So I'm sitting at $4,000. Anybody go at 45? Looking at 45? Tony! I've got $4,500 on the far side. Oh. Now I'm going to come back over this way, Tony. I'm going to see if we can do 5. Can we go at $5,000? Looking at 5. I got 45 on the far side, looking at $5,000. They're backing you up right now. They're saying, go ahead, Tony. It's for the kids. It's for all of our different services, over 17 different locations. $5,000. Doctor, now we're going to make a leadership decision right now. And a financial decision. Isn't that what you work in? Okay, I got $5,000 over here. Do you want to take it up a notch over $5,000? We're really going to make an impact because I saw you talking to Jessica earlier. I saw you talking to Elizabeth earlier and talking about how amazing this organization is. So I got 4,000 over here, 5,000. She's like, yeah, 4 sounds good. Dominic, what are we going to do over here? She's looking. $5,500. Now, everybody's going to say it right now. Tony. Can we go up to $6,000? We're looking at 6 right now. No. I got 55 on the far side. Looking to get 6. Got 55. Going to go 6. Going once. Going twice. Tony, you almost went, right? Hey, doctor. Thank you so much. Hold that card up. $5,500, everybody. We've got number 1205, 1205. Thank you so much. 1205. And now we come to our last item. Has anybody here been to New Orleans? Hold on. Nolans. There we go. We've had some gumbo. We've been down there. You go realize that this is a lot smaller than I thought it is. It looks bigger on the street, right? But let's go ahead and think about it. We've got a trip for two to New Orleans. 3 nights and 4 days. I see cards going up already. All right. Round trip travel for 2, 3 nights stay at the Ritz, New Orleans, just steps away from the French Quarter. So you can walk out and you can stumble back. All right. We got the Steamboat evening jazz cruise and authentic Louisiana-style dinner, private distillery tour and rum tasting, New Orleans hands-on cooking class, so you'll learn how to make the gumbo. You can also go get covered with all that, powder at Cafe Le Monde. It's like just right over there. They also got a food truck that goes around town, and you get a rental car. Time to go to New Orleans. Hawaii, get one for $5,500, so I think it'd be a steal at 2. Who wants to go to New Orleans for $2,000? I'm going to have $2,000 right now. I'm going to go $2,000. I got 2. She's like, woo! Tony's like, I'm going to New Orleans now. Okay, I got $2,000. Looking at 25. Anybody go 25? I got 25. Gonna look at 3. I got 3. Gonna go $3,500. Looking at 35. I got 35. Okay, table number 8. I'm at 35 up front. Do you want to go 4? Do you want to go 4, sir? Looking at 4. It's okay to talk to Father. Okay, looking at 4,000 right now. I got $3,500. Gonna look and go 4. Where's over here? Oh, young professionals are in for $4,000. I got $4,000 now, looking at 45. I'm going to go $4,500 to go to New Orleans, looking at $4,500. I'm on the spotlight right now, so I got to get that extra money. Okay, $4,500, I'm going to go at 45. We got 4,000 in the back. They are dancing. Wow. Dance floor will be open in a little bit. Okay, I got $4,000, I'm going to go at $4,500. Looking at $4,500, looking at 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. They're like, can you take a breath? $4,500 on the far side. Young professionals are coming back to the back. $5,000 up top. I got to let you know right now, there's a young lady down here who's not happy with you. I just saw her face. You see it? She's like, got the pouty eyes. I got $5,000. I'm going to come back at 51. Want to go at $5,100? They can have it? Okay. I'll make them take pictures and send some pictures back and also send some beignets. Can you send back a bag of fresh beignets? So I'm at $5,000. Anybody go at 55? Anybody go at 55? 55. Let's do a little clapping. Anybody go at 55? All right. Hold that card up. I'm going to see if my eyes work. Hey, Dom, what's that number back there? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 5031, $5,000. So, I've got to thank everybody here for participating in the live auction. There's a lot of entertainment there, so go ahead and clap for everybody who put their bids in. Just go ahead and give those a big round of applause. And to claim your packages, what you'll do is when you check out tonight, up the table are 4 amazing ladies who checked you in. Ladies and gentlemen, give those people a big round of applause. They had the big smiles on their face to welcome you in, point you in the right direction. But now we need to find out, where's that money going? So I want you to bring your attention here to the screen, and you're going to learn a little bit more about ECS and the lives that we are impacting.
Imagine a society where there's abundance, where everyone has both unlimited potential and equal access to prosperity and a life well lived. Imagine if our community came together to support individuals as they overcome generational hardships, mental health disorders, struggles with addiction, and financial burdens. Episcopal Community Services strives to make this vision a reality. We do this by breaking barriers and transforming communities through programs rooted in a tradition of action and faith in God.
Episcopal Community Services programs are making a lasting, positive impact on the lives of thousands of children, individuals, and families year after year, and the need for our services continues to grow. As that demand grows, so does our team's passion and dedication to serving our community. Children and their families living in poverty and without access to high-quality early childhood education and developmental support. children suffering from trauma and in need of specialized behavioral and mental health therapy, individuals struggling with the destructive cycles of addiction, and our neighbors suffering from mental illness who are without a safe place to call home.
Our recovery center provides intensive outpatient substance use treatment and mental health support to more than 600 adults annually in our community. And more than 4,000 individuals a year are enrolled in our Accord DUI drug and alcohol program, where participants not only tackle substance issues, but also build connections within the community. Our transitional housing provides a safe haven for 20 adults struggling with mental health disorders and homelessness.
I once lived on the street, literally on the street. And I've lived in shelters for a long time. I didn't see myself climbing out of that vicious cycle. And when I became a partner with ECS and a client of ECS, I found doors opening for me. I felt like I had a whole new life, that I didn't think was possible anymore for myself. I've turned completely around, and I owe it all to you all. I thank you, and I know that I'm not the only person that feels that way. People are changing here, and people are getting homes, and people are moving forward, and people are happy.
Our Head Start Early Education and Child Development Program provides learning opportunities and enrichment for more than 2,000 low-income children and their families. More than 250 preschoolers and their families receive behavioral and mental health services through our Family Counseling and Support Program, Para las Familias, a unique, bilingual, and bicultural program.
My family and I, we were very grateful to have Para las Familias at a time that was most challenging. Para las Familias gave me the tools, resources, and strategies that enabled me to be able to best support my children through the most difficult and challenging time in their life.
These programs, and everything done on behalf of ECS, are done with a firm commitment to our values. These programs benefit not only the people we serve, but all San Diegans by cultivating a strong, vibrant, and just San Diego region.
I'm deeply proud of the work of ECS. Moment by moment, day by day, life by life, ECS is making an impact. We work every day because we envision an abundant and equitable society where all have unlimited potential. That is what we see, and that is what we strive for. Will you join us?
Episcopal Community Services, breaking barriers and transforming communities.
Wow, right? Yeah, it's amazing to see the services that ECS provides. It's even more amazing to see the lives that it transforms. And it's one thing to see it on a video, but what if we had the opportunity to actually hear it from someone in person? Would you like to hear that? So you saw him in the video. Could you please put your hands together and help welcome Hezekiah Herrera up here to the stage? So, Hezekiah, I understood we weren't able to share everything in the video. So if you could let all of our guests, our community, our family here, let them know a little bit about you. Who are you?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Frank, for coming up here and doing a job that very few people can do. You're only one technical glitch away from performing your best Celine Dion. So I might want to just pretend this mic doesn't work and just hear it. Yes, that was worth it. That was totally worth it. All right, well, my name is Hezekiah Herrera, and I am the single father of two young children, Mason and Primrose. And I am also a teacher, and don't let the suit fool you. I bought it before I became a teacher. So, yeah, a lot of people seem to think, oh, they're paying a lot better these days, but no, not yet. Nevertheless, I'm a teacher, and I first got in contact with Paterless Familias a few years ago when I was going through a divorce. And with a divorce, there's a tendency for one to feel a sense of defeat. I'm one of those people that I feel like I'm always a fighter. I never give up. And for me to get to that point was a very difficult and heartfelt decision. But what I will say is that our children don't really have a choice in that matter. And so while I can endure and I can fight to make something work, my children don't have that opportunity to voice their concerns and their feelings. And so you got to make those important decisions sometimes. And that's what led me to Paterless Familias, because I saw the impact that piece of trauma was having on our children.
Awesome. Now, obviously you're a divorced father. You've got 2 kids. We saw them in the video. And you're talking about, you needed just some help. How did you find out about ECS?
Well, it's interesting because my mom is actually an adoptive mother of 6, in addition to myself, who is a biological son, and 2 other biological siblings. Yeah, and so I went through the entire process of trying to do what I can to be a better foster brother during that time while they were with us. And I took some parenting classes. And not knowing how amazingly important it would be and significant it would be later for my own children, but I wanted to be prepared for that. And so I took a class that was talking about a positive discipline. And I learned that from the speakers, and including one therapist from ECS, that our children act and have responses based on their developmental level. And so we often kind of think this idea of, and forgive me, but maybe everybody can help me finish this proverb, but, spare the rod, spoil the child. Yeah. And so, I always thought that was how we did it until I began studying a little bit more, and I recognized that the Hebrew word is shavat, and that's the Hebrew word for scepter. And if you recall in the Bible, it's actually Solomon who is writing these proverbs. Mm-hmm. And he's talking about, not about punishment. He's talking about providing the way in which a child should be instructed to live. And he is talking about utilizing your authority in the way that it is influential in a child's life. So I sought the help that we needed.
Awesome. So go ahead and clap. Now, if you heard, Hezekiah was talking about a spear, and I think about a spear, and you study it through history, it talks about a lot of times it's meant to pierce a barrier. And you're talking about some of the solutions that are here, but what were some of the barriers that you were facing? Because you've come to ECS, you're a divorced father, you've got 2 kids, you're trying to raise them, you want to do the best for them, you're trying to break through these barriers, but can you let everybody know here, what were some of the barriers that you were facing, and then ECS helped you, quote, spear and make your way through?
Sure. I was seeing the pain that my children were going through every time we were having to do a transition. The fear that I had was that when my kids asked me if they would be okay, I couldn't promise them that. I had full control over, of course, what happens in my home, but I don't have full control over what happens anywhere else. And to me, that lack of being able to be in control and, as a parent, do your job to protect and safeguard your children, for me was gone. And it made me feel helpless. It made me feel vulnerable, and it made me feel like I was failing as a father. And so I saw, I think we have a picture up here, maybe we can see it, the before, this is the pain that I had to endure by looking at this, but
that's Mason, right?
This is him right now. He's doing really great there, but I know we have another set of pictures.
Do we have another set of pictures back there? We've got Mason on the screen.
So here's Mason right here, and as you can kind of see from his expression, I'd have to look back, and he was wondering what his future would be, whether he'd be coming home or not. And you have my daughter too, who was struggling in her way as well at the time. And it broke my heart every time, and I said, I need to do whatever I can to help support them and provide that sense of security that they need. And there's another one as well too. Just, again, something, the ways that I saw my children coping, you can see her a little bit disassociated with her cousins here. I wanted her to be happy, but I always saw that she would inflect and reflect and see that, I'm not happy. And it made me feel terribly sad that she would put herself in a corner, punish herself, and it broke my heart. And I said, this can't be forever.
Yeah. Now, you're expressing this, and I always share with people that anybody can point out a problem, but it's special people who can point out solutions. So you've shared the problem that you're going through. What are the solutions that ECS provided for you? Like, what does the family look like today?
Well, actually, we saw a picture of him, my son Mason, but he, one of the first challenges that he had was that he was performing, there he is, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a personality, I love it. One of the challenges he was having was in school, his performance was well below his developmental level that he should be performing at. And I was concerned about that, of course, as a teacher, of course. But I also saw my daughter was having a hard time. But now, here he is receiving an all-star class award for his behavior. And I am pleased to report and say that he is now at above grade level in his school. And as for my daughter, the funny thing, I always say this, tell this story, but everybody knows, the child of the dentist is always the worst when it comes to cavities. You know what I mean? And so on day one of kindergarten, the expectation was that my daughter was going to walk in there nice and well, ready to learn, and the teachers were going to be very impressed by it. But oh boy, she ended up stripping her clothes off, running almost half naked all around the campus with, I think, 5 teachers, principals, everybody chasing her all around.
That's not one of our services.
That's not one of your services, no. But, and it's like, oh boy, I have Tarzan for a child. I was like, But my point in that is that she is now the model for all the other students in the class. And I credit ECS, Para las Familias, for giving me the strategies that we need. I mentioned earlier that it's important for us to be a voice and an advocate when they might be, in this case, in those decisions, adult decisions that we make, voiceless. And it was learning to be an advocate for my child that I took away the most out of that whole situation. And it was the structured environment, the structured play that we engaged in, the TheraPlay, that allowed us to create very intentional moments of interactions and quality relational bonds that created a secure attachment. And I remember asking my therapist, I was worried, I don't know, please tell me there's hope for her, because my daughter at the time, who was struggling with an emotional disorder, please tell me there's hope for her. She said, if there's at least one secure attachment in her life, she will have the chance at reversing all of the trauma, all of the damage, and all of that. So that's the hope that they instilled to me, along with the strategies.
Yep. And I'm not sure if you're seeing the picture back there. We had a chance to talk backstage. While all of this was going on, this gentleman here is actually going for his college degree. So can you tell people about that? How did ECS help you? Because with ECS, everyone, it's not just about the clients or the kids or the people who are going through the services. It's the impact or the ripple effect we have on their family and the people around them in their community. We've got stories of people who came to ECS for their children and it becoming volunteers. And in some cases, we've got some people who are working for us now. So it's not just the kids, it's the whole community. So tell us a little bit about this picture.
Oh, that's what actually I had the pleasure and a dream come true to have my children watch me walk across the commencement stage when I was receiving my master's degree. And it was really a great testimony for me to be there in that moment thank you. To have gone through all of the things that I was going through and making the time to work a full-time job and even transition and leave my other job, which of course at that time was much better paying, but I said I got to do what I need to do to be there for my kids. Well, I was doing that, and today I am doing my doctoral degree. And by the way, there'll be another Raise the Paddle in the parking lot if you would like to pay for my tuition. I'm just kidding. That's not a sanctioned event. But nevertheless,
it can still happen.
But that's what that is, and that to me was my biggest reward to see that.
Right. So go ahead and clap. It's good. So I've got two questions for you to finish up here. You spoke about the reward, and obviously, everybody, we're here tonight. Tonight's a fundraiser, and when you say fundraiser, it's here to transform people's lives. What can you encourage the people here, to do? You just talked about the reward, so you've gotten the reward now, and now you're giving back. How do you feel the people here can reward the people that ECS works with?
Well, I want to thank everybody for your presence today. You have sown a seed into my life and the lives of my two children who are now excelling, and I never thought it would happen. And we're just thinking the other day, my daughter's, she's graduating kindergarten, and I said, I told Grandma, I said, can you believe that this is happening? I thought she was going to do homeschool for the rest of her life, And I'm like, and if I can't help her, I don't know what can, because and so what I want to say please don't discount your being here today, because there are hundreds of other people that stand to benefit to break those generational chains that might keep us bounded down. Because the truth is that many of us seem to struggle with the same challenges that our families struggled with beforehand. And this is an opportunity to ensure that we break those chains, move forward, and reverse the effects of trauma in people's life. And this is, like I said, a direct impact, because you guys were there for me when I thought I didn't have the finances, I didn't have the know-how or the means. So thank you guys very much for that.
Yeah, we can get a bigger clap for that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, here's my last question, and we did talk about it backstage, and he gave me approval, but I'm going to kind of ask the audience here. We've seen the picture, seen the story, seen Hezekiah. Would you actually like to meet Primrose and Mason? How about Hezekiah's two sisters and his mother? Is it okay to bring your family out here?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, can we please bring out the family, the Herrera family? Can you please come out on stage right now?
And I just got to say, behind every great man are wonderful, powerful, strong women, and these are the women that have been here behind me. So I thank you.
Primrose and Mason Herrera.
You want to introduce yourself, Mason?
Huh?
Want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Mason, and thank you for coming here at night.
Thank you. And thank you for coming at night, because I second thought the agenda, because I said it's way past their bedtime, but they said they wanted to be here and they wanted to thank you. And here we have my daughter.
Thank you for coming here.
What's your name?
Primrose.
And then I have my mom and grandma.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. And it's an honor that you guys have helped, I wanted to cry, but help these children be what they are now. Thank you so much. Come on, families, give more. We need your help.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Once again, thank you for sharing the story. So everyone, I really want to teach these children something tonight, to talk about the fact of, we watch the news, we watch social media, and you always hear about all the negativity out there, right? But there's a case of, I had a friend, he goes, Frank, you know what? There's more positive in the world going on than the negative. We just have to make the time to show it. And tonight, that's what I'm going to ask for all of you. So if we can bring the lights up, please. Tonight, we've got an opportunity to create more stories like Hezekiah and Primrose and Mason. And tonight, we would like to ask you to open your heart. I think you've done that already. Open your mind to the possibilities of how we can not be judgmental, but how we can help change and transform lives. But more importantly, I'm going to ask you to open your wallet to support the ECS services. So tonight, everyone here was given one of these bidding paddles. And I don't like to call them bidding paddles because it's very transactional. I like to call these transformation. And tonight, we're going to make a little magic here under the moon, all right? So with those giving cards, I'm going to say a number. And if that number is meaningful to you, I want you to hold that card up high and make a donation to ECS and the over 6,000 clients that we support, because it's not just those clients. Think about it. We have this ripple effect, and you multiply 6,000 by 10, that's 60,000 because the people find about, and another 10 because they do that in the math. That's about 600,000 people here in San Diego County that we can transform tonight just by holding up that paddle. So I promised the staff and the volunteers that we're going to work our way, start high and work our way low and give everybody a chance to give tonight. And I've got a mentor who shared, he goes, Frank, when you ask a question, you risk a yes. Interesting mindset, right? No, they could say no, but you risk a yes more than you risk a no. So I'm going to start high, and I'm going to shoot for the stars tonight. So if you can, anyone, if you can hold your paddle up at this level for this gift of $10,000, okay, we can create a ripple effect in the community to support over 95 years of compassion on the front lines. We're going to change the lives of clients, 6,000 of them, about 450 staff, over 400 volunteers, their family members, their friends. You're making a long-term investment in the community, and all you have to do is be able to hold that paddle up. So is there anybody who can kickstart our night tonight just by holding that card up really high and making a $10,000 donation to support our services? Is there anybody in the room? I see some people thinking about it. That's not a problem. I got to shoot high. So let's go to another level. Let's try this. Let's cut that in half. Let's think about $5,000. Now, if you can hold that card for $5,000, we got Hezekiah behind me, your gift will help a neighbor in need. That amount is enough to provide help, like life-changing therapeutic services for an ECS Para las Familias client for 6 months. Is there anybody here right now who can hold that card up for $5,000? We'll look around. I've got one right now. Hold it higher, sir. Big round of applause, everybody. I've got number 1003. Oh, and we've got another one. Can you turn that card for me, sir? Hey, here's what we're going to do, Dominic. I'm going to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and give you a mic. And you get anybody that can't see, just go ahead and say the numbers out. Number 806. Okay, so we can go ahead and turn on Dominic's microphone. That was Hezekiah's. I've got number 806, everybody. That's $10,000 so far.
Hey, thank you so much.
Now, for our young professionals, I'm going to give everybody a chance. Since I can't see back there, just yell out, hey, Frank, and then we'll make sure we get your number, okay? Everybody gets a chance to give. Let's go to another level, another gift. A gift of $2,500 will help a neighbor in need. That amount is enough to provide help like over 3 months, okay? 3 months of food and housing for someone in the Uptown Safe Haven, our transitional housing facility in Bankers Hill. Who can help us out right now? $2,500.
Yes.
Yes, I've got number 903 for $2,500. Is there anybody else here in the room can hold that card up high? We're looking around. Any chances? Any opportunities? Okay, I heard some clapping going on in the back. They said, hey, Frank, can you give us another level? Yes, I can. We have a $1,000 level. For $1,000, your gift will help a neighbor in need, and that amount is enough to provide help like food items at our Central East Regional Recovery Center pantry. Someone starting on the road towards recovery. Okay, so here's what we're going to do to help me out. I'm going to say the number, and when I say the number, everybody clap really loud in unison. So I'm going to do it this way. Let's go ahead and start on this side. Number 106. Whoa. Okay, I had kids up here. I could expect... We're one clap. Yeah, so I go 106. There we go. Number 1102. Number 1103. Number 1506. Number 1508. Number 901. Number 906. Number 910. Number 402. Number way over there. My eyes aren't that good.
Frank, number 2406 would like to donate.
There you go. Clap.
1901 2010.
And one more in the back.
2603.
Now, if I did my math right, that's about another 15 hands. That's another $15,000, everybody. Big round of applause. But just like the commercials say, wait, there's more. Giving everybody an opportunity tonight. We're going to change lives. So at $500, we have a special thanks, and she walked me through how to say it. I've got Bishop Susan, all right? We love her, right? Great invocation. Her husband couldn't make it tonight, but Susan and her husband Tom said they're excited to do this. They have generously offered to match the first 10 gifts at the $500 level. That means your $500 becomes $1,000. So all you gotta do is hold your hand up, and we're gonna have a gift for a neighbor in need, someone struggling with addiction. It's a gift that's gonna receive a vital recovery program, services, and increase their chance for survival. So let's go ahead and hold those hands up for 500. Hands up. Let's go ahead and see it. Okay, I've got number 1005. Yeah. Number 1508. Number 1506. Number 2807. All right, my eyes work. Number 805. Number 801. Number 804. Number 301. Number 1607. Number 1604. I'm going to have to turn the mic on. Let's come over this way. We're going to have some fun. all right. Number 703. Number 603. Number 610. Number 608. Number 2105. Number 1903. Number 1906. Number 1803. Number 2509. Who am I missing? Number 1909. And way in the back down, I'm going to let you get that one.
Number 2503 would like to donate.
All right, and number 1107. Yeah, great job, everybody. Great job. To get everybody tonight, all right? So this is crowdfunding at its best, everyone. $250. With this gift, we're going to help another neighbor in need. We're a community. That amount is enough to provide help like a 1 hour of bilingual and bicultural behavioral health services for a child or caregiver at Para Las Familias. So $250. Let's go ahead and start it off over there, Dom. I'll let you go ahead and do the numbers. Dom, go ahead. You start it.
Number 2101. Number 2008. Number 1902.
All the way in the back, Dom.
Number 2604. Number 1902.
Boom. And now come over this way, number 202. Hey, now we're starting to lose some energy. How about double clap when I call the number?
Yeah.
Turn it over. Number 1007. Oh, there we go. Number 1504. Number 1508.
Thank you.
Young professionals, anybody up there? Anybody up there? They're waiting for the last level. Okay. Anybody else at the $250 level? Whoa, I got to come way over to the far side. I've got number
1307.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
We got one more, Frank.
We got one more?
Number 1507 would like to donate.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, we've got our last level, and this one's very special to us.
And we got another one, Frank.
1303. Okay.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Giving hearts.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, we have our $100 level. Up there? Is somebody up there? Who's giving up there? Hold the card up. We got another card. They're waiting. Oh, are you going to do? Wait. Hold on. Is that 250? Okay, what's that number?
5066. Thank you.
Young professionals are in the house. Good job. We've got our $100 level, everybody, and this level is very special to us. This level is to honor Marie Tuthill. Now, I would like to talk to you about someone, she's special to us, all right? And you may or may not know, but last July, ECS lost Marie Tuthill. She's a dear friend and one of our greatest supporters. Marie was a dear friend in the sense of she embraced our mission fully. She broke through barriers. She transformed communities through the programs in areas of homelessness, mental health, poverty, addiction, childhood education. Marie served 4 terms on our board of directors. She gave generously. Yeah, go ahead. Clap for her. She gave generously to help her expertise in real estate and fundraising. She raised awareness of the mission of ECS through her connections in the community. She played a central role in their book drive. She served as the auction chair for this event. She's been the Gala chair for signature fundraising events, and it's truly hard to grasp that, the prolific scope of her philanthropy, but how much she's helped us. And she's leaving a profound legacy. And what it shows is when you're exceptionally generous with your time and your talents, and you joyfully undertake enormous tasks to just give freely to her beloved charitable causes, it makes a difference. So Marie, with a permanent twinkle in her eye, for those of you who know her, who knows Marie, go ahead and clap right now. She had this twinkle in her eye, but she found her true purpose in life by focusing on her family. I heard her family's here. Anybody from her family, go ahead and just kind of go ahead and clap. Let's clap for her family right now. But it was her family, her friends, her faith, and just doing good for the world. So tonight we've got many of Marie's family and friends, but we'd like to take a minute to introduce, if I can get Dennis Bradstreet, Marie's partner for many years, and her son Scott Slocum. Can you please stand up? Can you please stand up? So, gentlemen, to honor Marie and her memory, we are going to ask for a gift of $100 at ECS. And I'm honored to announce that we have an anonymous donor who has graciously offered to match all gifts of $100 up to $5,000. Okay? Now, before you put your hands up, I've got another special gift. What we're going to do is, Hezekiah, not only does he have his bachelor's, and he's got his master's, and he's a great dad, and he's going for his doctorate, he actually wrote a book. And the book is called The Point in the Heart, a children's book. What we're going to do is, anybody, you can give again. Everybody gives at the $100 level. We're going to pick one number tonight, and you're also going to get a chance to have this book. I'll have Hezekiah come take a picture with you and sign it. He wanted to make sure we give back and entice everybody here to give tonight. So we've got a chance to match that $100, plus you got a chance to get into the drawing. So who can hold that card up right now for a $100 donation to break the cycle of poverty? All right. So what we're going to do is, we need energy for this last level. I'm going to start here to my right, work our way to the left. When I get halfway over, I'm going to have Dominic start calling some of them out also. But go ahead, do the double clap between the numbers. Have some fun with it. Number 2806, number 110, number 1006, number 1103, number 1508, number 1505, number 1306. Get those ones.
Number 2810, 2906, 2709.
Back to the front. Number 207, number 209, number 204, number 205, number 1002, number 1108, number 1109, number 1601, number 305, number 307, number 903, number 906,
number 1701,
okay,
1707, 1706, 2607, 2601, 2503, 1806,
number 904. I saw that one up there earlier. Thank you so much. And let's come over to this side. How about this one? Every time I say the number, just say thank you. Number 410. Number 1903. Number 1909. Number 2109. Go ahead, Dom.
Number 2007, 2006, 2109.
Woo. So, Bree, did you hear that? I think we got 2109 twice, just one time, 2109.
And we got some in the back here, Frank.
Oh, we got some in the back from the young professionals. Go ahead and call those numbers out for me. All right, we got a few more in the back. Big thank yous.
5066 would like to donate again.
Thank you. So what we'll do really quick, hey Bree, I'm going to have Dominic come over there to you. So we had all those $100 donations.
Frank, I got one more.
You got one more?
5003 would like to donate.
5003, awesome. So Miss Brianna, could you do me a favor? What's our number for the book here? Who's going to get the book? I know pressure's on. I'm going to have Dominic, go ahead and whisper it in Dominic's ear. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my team. I've got Dominic and his beautiful, amazing wife, Brianna, back there helping me out tonight. So if she whispers in his ear, it's okay. What's our winning number, Dominic?
Number 2906.
2906, where are you? Awesome. Come see me at the end of the program. I'll get the book for you. We'll get Hezekiah to sign it for you. Okay, gentlemen, you've got to cheer for yourself. We just raised a lot of money and transformed a lot of lives. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Now, here's one other thing that you can do. When you check out tonight, when you get the receipt, whether it be through email or when you check out tonight, take that receipt to your employer and ask them if they will match what you donated tonight. Many times we fail to understand that's going to happen, so go ahead and do that. When you post that picture on social media tonight, put in the link for the organization. Ask your friends to give. Because our night's coming to an end, but our mission hasn't. It's been an honor for me, Dominic, Bree, to partner with everyone here to help people in San Diego live the lives that they were meant to live. I want you to please drive home safely when you choose to leave. I want you to remember what you learned tonight and share that with your community. I want you to empower everybody to be a part of the ECS story. As I said earlier, my name is Frank Kitchen, and on behalf of the ECS family, our clients, our staff, our volunteers, our board members, thank you so much for your support. Have an amazing night. Let's celebrate desserts, dancing. We're going to have a great night. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you again next year. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to make one last announcement. There's still some fundraising to go on. Did you notice that these centerpieces in the middle of your table, do you like those? Yeah. We are actually going to be selling those for $50. So what you can do is on your phones, or if you carry it up to the front desk for checkout, you can get that centerpiece for $50. So if you really like that centerpiece with the moon and the flowers, just make sure that you take that to checkout tonight, and they'll let you go ahead and pay for that. It'll be a $50 donation to ECS. But other than that, let's get back on the dance floor. Let's get the music going. Thank you again for making this an amazing night.